When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. It's the morning edition. This is for Monday, September 11th. I'm James Spann. Obviously, the weather's going to be windy and wet. A lot to talk about with Irma paying a visit as a weakening tropical storm or a depression later today and tonight. So let's just dive in here and let's do what we always do. Let's start with a water vapor satellite view, kind of a nice big picture, if you will, across the continental United States. We've got, obviously, Irma is the dominant feature here across the southeast. The westerlies, the main jet stream, is up to the north. Here's a look at the pressure analysis early this morning. The center of Irma is inland over West Florida, north of Tampa Bay. And the big rain mass is to the north. Dry air is entrained in the circulation of that thing. As you can see, much of central and south Florida, the rain is over. From Tampa, Daytona, Orlando on south, which is good for them. Let's roll the water vapor satellite view. This is the GOES 16 view, and you can see what's happening. You got that dry air, the yellows on the west side of Irma, being wrapped into this thing. It's being affected by shear because of the trough that turned it north. Here's a look at the current watch warning situation with this. There's a tropical storm warning in effect for parts of east and southeast Alabama today and tonight, and much of Georgia. In Alabama, the warning is basically from Blount, Etowah, Cherokee counties all the way down to Dothan and Geneva. This includes Anniston, Gadsden, Auburn, Opelika, Montgomery, Troy, Eufaula, and Dothan. It does not include Birmingham. The Weather Service in Huntsville has canceled the tropical storm warning for their counties. Now, all the other counties in Alabama not in the tropical storm warning. All the other counties are in a wind advisory for today and tonight. Peek at the radar. This is Birmingham radar, 5 o'clock this morning. That big rain mass just moving into Birmingham from the east, and that will be overspreading the entire state today and tonight. Here's the 5 a.m. Eastern Time track of Irma from the Hurricane Center. You can see it comes into East Alabama as a very weak tropical storm after midnight tonight. Should be a depression tomorrow afternoon near Muscle Shoals and then dissipates over western Tennessee after midnight tomorrow night. As we have talked about for days and days and days, and we talk about this morning, there is no risk of tornadoes in Alabama today, despite what some people are trying to tell you. That's not true. The tornado risk is on the coast of Georgia and South Carolina, way east of here. This is the rain expected with Irma. Generally, rain amounts anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. The bigger numbers will be on the eastern side of the state. You see the yellows, that's suggesting maybe some 4-inch plus numbers, maybe for Phoenix City and Lafayette, maybe Roanoke and places like that. I'd say for most places, they're going to wind up with anywhere between 1 and 3 inches, and really not much at all for Mobile and Destin and Pensacola, Gulf Shores. They're on the good dry side. Panama City, they're getting some rain this morning, but they're on the good west side of this. No surge at all. Let me go back to that tropical storm warning. I wanted to talk about the winds. Winds over East Alabama, I'd say 30 to 40 miles per hour during the peak of this thing later today and tonight with higher gusts. The higher gusts could come on the ridge tops. That could create some scattered tree and power line damage. The better chance of tree and power line damage will be in that tropical storm warning. On the western side of the state, the wind should be lighter, 20 to 30 with higher gusts, something like that. And again, no doubt it's going to be wet and windy, but Irma's certainly losing a lot of its punch. So, and again, after late tonight, weather improves here tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's look at the next system, Jose. This thing's just hanging around. The steering currents have collapsed. It is a hurricane with top winds of 105 miles an hour. It doesn't look especially good. Here's the official Hurricane Center track. It's got the thing doing a loop-de-loop in the Atlantic, not close to land. And by late Friday night, early Saturday morning, it's east of the Bahamas. Here's the ensemble guide, or I'm sorry, this is the tropical model guidance. And you can see they do the loop. And then it begins to recurve northeast. Here's the GFS ensemble. all members except for maybe one or two keep it offshore and then ultimately kick it out to sea. Those 2 members that want to bring it back to the United States for now are outliers. So at the moment, it looks like Jose will not be a problem for the United States. But as we always say, you got to watch. With tropical systems, expect the unexpected. Same thing with thunderstorms. So let's go through the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid this afternoon at 1 o'clock. You can see, obviously, Irma's the dominant feature here. The surface low today at 1 o'clock Central should be over southern Georgia, is a weakening tropical storm, much of Alabama in rain. This is just after midnight tonight. This is 1 a.m. Irma will be on the Alabama-Georgia state line if this verifies. A little below Roanoke. Again, rain for much of the state. No rain at all. Rain's already ended for the Florida Peninsula, of course. They'll see improving weather during the day today. But obviously, it's going to be a windy and wet night. Higher winds on the eastern side of the state. This is tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock. A little weakening tropical depression is near the shoals. And I think the rain's going to be over by then. Let's go to the high-res NAM. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow, and really this is suggesting the rain is mostly over for Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden. It points to the south and east. Still raining over northwest Alabama. The winds will be calming down tomorrow. Then by 1 o'clock, it should be dry. The sky becoming, I'd say, partly sunny. I think we'll see some sun breaking through tomorrow afternoon. So much better weather tomorrow. Here's a look at the total precipitation coming off the high-res NAM while we got it up. This is suggesting rain amounts about 2.5 inches for Anniston and Gadsden, Birmingham at 2.2, Tuscaloosa 1.2. Let's go to Wednesday. Irma fizzling out north and west of here. Wednesday should be a day with a mixture of clouds and sunshine, maybe a few scattered showers, nothing heavy or widespread. The high in the 70s. By the way, we probably won't get out of the 60s today and tomorrow. It's going to be very cool. This is Thursday, partly sunny. Any showers, again, widely scattered. I think we'll see low 80s, and this is Friday. Looks like a mostly dry day, mostly sunny with mid to upper 80s. Heat levels coming back. I mean, come on, this is early September. We can be blazing in the 90s this time of the year. All right, this is Saturday as the weekend begins. Mostly sunny, mid to upper 80s. Watching Jose over there. This is Sunday. And again, I think we're dry where we are. Highs mid to upper 80s. So basically a warm, dry weekend. Any showers should be very widely spaced, mainly over South Alabama. Jose off the coast, and this is a week from today, Monday the 18th. Ridging here, Alabama dry and warm. Jose, a hurricane east of the coast of the Carolinas, and again staying offshore. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Wednesday of next week, September 20th. Big trough in the western states. We'll keep an eye on that. We're still dry, and again, Jose is a pretty potent hurricane east of Long Island. And if this is right, it might be skirting Cape Cod, but again, at least this run suggesting it stays offshore. But again, we'll keep an eye on that. Numbers, yeah, cool. Today and tomorrow, highs only in the 60s, but the 80s come back. We'll probably see some upper 80s late this weekend over the weekend. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. If we have time, the next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Notes on the blog throughout the day, and watch us on ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy-efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.